Key, do you have a video for the broken-hearted who are still deep in the hurting stage? Well, my sister, if you are at the deep hurting stage, then understand you are going through a very difficult process. There may have been betrayal, violation, but ultimately, what I've found is that when I'm in a hurting phase, often what's hurting me the most is the ideal I had in my mind's eye, the desire I had for the relationship, the dream that this may be the one. And I think this is also impacted by the stage of life where you're at. You know, are you someone seeking a family? Is this the person you hope to marry and have children with? And so these are the things that we hurt for, the dream we had in our mind's eye. And it's painful, it hurts like hell. And we are actually in a process of grief. We are grieving for what we hoped for the dreams and aspirations of that relationship. And if you're familiar with the grief process, then you'll understand we go through five phases. And all of which, anger, denial, bargaining, could it be different, takes us, hopefully. We also experience depression, sadness. That journey at some point will take us to a point of acceptance. Now, many empaths, when we love hard. We go all in and we give our all. And it's disappointing when it doesn't work out. Notice if you're blaming yourself. Notice if that inner critic you have is getting on your case and you are berating yourself or thinking that if I would have done things different. This is a difficult process because that actually hampers our healing process because we're trying to self-blame. And that takes us into woulda, shoulda, coulda, if only, maybe, what ifs. Not great for your greatness. I know we know this statement, but it is what it is. And what might you need to do to assist your grieving process? I write about this in my book, Why Love Hurts, is do you need to audit your phone? Because our phones are massive triggers. Have you got lots of photos, videos? Do you reread messages? These are all the ways that we can stay hooked in. We may also still be following them on socials. This actually exacerbates our healing process. For some of us, we need a total clear out. Sometimes it may even help to rearrange your room, like rearrange your space. But ultimately, get clear about what your hopes and aspirations were for this relationship, because I think that is what we truly grieve for when we felt we'd met the one. Now, not that you've mentioned it, but if there is any violation going on, any liberties being taken, that really hurts. And sometimes we're in the hurting phase. There's also things we might need to uncouple depending on the relationship. If there was, a property, assets involved, if finance were intertwined. So there's like the practicals, but the emotional part can sometimes take years for us to detach from. And it's not helpful. But what I also recommend is things like journaling. If you're familiar with the morning pages, when you're going through something difficult, that can also be of assistance too. I hope this video is of assistance too. And if you need me, holler at your girl Key. You can just go to my profile. But understand it's a process. But also, empaths, be curious. What red flags might you have ignored? But also, what red flag behavior did you exhibit? Did you go above and beyond? When you noticed a pullback from somebody, a distance from them, did you allow that to take place? Did you not mention things? Did you keep your voice quiet? Did you not call things out? Let's also get curious about you. People do what people do. They are not always kind. However, taking responsibility for ourselves, declaring what we need is also vital for healthy relationships. Do take care now, because if you don't, who will?